Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? Well, you have come to the right space. Hi, I'm Rachel. I've been an intimacy coach for 10 years, which has inspired me to do this extended series that we've been talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for self, but also for a partner if you're interested. Now, today what I want to talk about is lingerie. Now, I've done a couple of videos where we've talked about individual pieces of lingerie per se, but I want to talk about it as a whole. Now, there's a whole laundry list of history things that we could go over when it comes to lingerie, but what I want to talk about is the empowerment side of it in today's world. Now, one thing to know is that lingerie is built for you, okay? Now, I know there's kind of this misconception that it's all about the pleasure of your partner, and especially for men, can they be very visually stimulated? Of course. But to me, lingerie is always about you wrapping up that gift before you give it away. So even if it's, again, for you or for a partner, it's all about you. Now, one thing that I did not know about lingerie for a long period of time was to understand the structure of it. There's so many different types of styles and pieces out there. That's for you. So if you're maybe working to fall in love with something on your body, you can get a piece that maybe covers that until you authentically love it. Maybe you already love something about your body, so you want to really show it off. Most important thing is about the silhouette and the structure of it, because it can accentuate all of the gorgeous curves that you have, or again, really amp up the things that you're trying to show off. Now, the other thing that I really want you to consider around lingerie is the material. All right. Now, things like lace and see-through can be very, very sexy, but it's also all about the flow and movement of the feeling itself. I want to take silk, for example. Lots of us are very, very drawn to this, and we don't even know why. So I'm going to separate this for just a second. I want you to think about a young child. There's lots of children who love binkies and pacifiers and stuff like that. But what's been really popular over the last couple of decades for young children? Silky blankets or tie blankets, right? And what do a lot of children do with them? They rub them right on the top of their lip or the bottom of their nose. Why do we do this? Well, I did some independent research because I was very, very curious. The reason is that we believe that people tend to be drawn to silk because it mimics the feeling of inside the uterus. So when you are a baby in utero, in your mama, when you're the safest you've ever been, and your face brushes up against the side of her uterus, it feels very silky. So then when you come out into the outside world, you gravitate towards it. You feel very much comforted by your silky blanket because it mimics what you felt in the womb. When we grow up into full-blown adults, we don't start not liking silk just because now we're adults. We're actually more drawn to it. So when we can understand that silk is actually all about texture in terms of like a whole experience, it's incredibly sexy. So you might really like it, your partner might really like it, but there might be another type of material out there that you both really like. So making sure that we encompass all of these parts of lingerie and understanding the full picture to it can really amplify not only the way we feel about ourselves, but the way we're feeling about sex and intimacy. So I very much encourage for you to give it a try. You won't be disappointed if you find the best piece you've ever found, to say the least. And if you need some help, you know where to find me. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this was helpful. Make sure to like and follow because there's more information to come. Have a great day.